All right, welcome back. I've done a lot of work. I know I haven't done any videos or trying to give you guys a new mod load order. This game has been tough ever since the 1.46. Also, it's made it really rough. But I'll show you what I got here first before I show you the mods. Now there are some. The only thing I can't get to work is the Promods is broken up. Now if I take off, if I move this Canamania from a different area on the load order, it'll fix it, but then it takes away all the names. There's no city names on here. But if I do it another way on some of the ones that guys are saying to put it in order, I get broken roads all through here. Like you can't even drive it. So this is the best combination I came up with so far. I've tried some other combinations that other guys are running, and it won't load. It'll load and it'll crash when I try to bring the map up. So and then we got the Caribbeans here. This is definitely working. I got that all figured out finally. I'm actually running in a different order than even SCS. I tried SCS's load order, and even with some of the mods, I'd take some of the mods out just to make it work because it wouldn't even load. It kept crashing it. So, but besides this, it looks pretty good. So let's show you what I got here. Okay. Start the bottom. Alright, I'm still running the Alaskan Ice Road map. I don't think there's a new one. This is still the old one. 4.5. It does show up. You can go to it by taking the ferry. It does work. Next will be your Alaska route version 1.6. This will be your maps. And then your definitions will be next. Then we got minor urban overhaul version 15.4. This is definitely a new one. And then we're still running the old US 24 extension version 1.4. This is an older version. There is no new one, but this one still is what we're going to use. And then this is where the big change goes from SCS's load order and some other guys. Coast to Coast version 2.12.46.2. This is a new update as of yesterday. I'm going to assume there was one before this, which is the 0.0. You want to no longer use that. You want this one because there was an issue with the 0.0 one. Then I moved my Midwest expansion beta next. Oops, that is the wrong one. What's over here? I need I need to fix that. This will be your 0.171B. Make sure it's B. There is an A, but we're not using that. We're using the B. Then we're doing Montana expansion 2.0, be version 0.2.7. Okay, now some guys are referring to you to put this in the Montana expansion and models. I put it in. I can't bring the map up. As soon as I train to bring the map up after the game loads, it just crashes. You're supposed to put it above this. It doesn't work for me. Somebody can figure it out and tell me why. That'd help out a lot. I can't get the work no matter where I put it, even in SCS order. It still doesn't work. So next will be our Caribbean map. This is the 1.3.2. This will be, I have my models first. Models 1, then models 2, then the definition and map, and then the coast to coast connector for the Caribbean. Then you definitely need the Caribbean map coast to coast connection fix. This will run with this. You definitely need that to reconnect your ferries back in, because without it you can't get to it. It won't even load on the map right. Then the Pacific model maps. This is the version 1.1.2. I can't remember if this is a new one, as in maybe a week ago, I think. That'll be your model or maps models. Then your map and definition map for it. Then we're going to move on to the Promods. Promods is the 1.2.2. This is the new one to run with version 1.46 of the game. I have my map package first, then my models, my assets, my definition pack. Some are in a different order. This is the order it seems to work for me. Now understand that this is where I'm having an issue, so I may have to move these around to fix that. I'll play with that later, but it is broken, and it could be because I need to move these around. Every time I move this around, it changes this, or vice versa. So the Los Angeles cruise terminal, this is a newer version. This will be your 1.0.4. We'll say Los Angeles 146, which is the new version for the game. Then we're going to do the minor urban overhaul. This will be the ferry patch version 1.0.3. This is also a new one. It's got the one, because you'll go by this here. Then I put my Canamania in next. Now SES doesn't even have it on their load order, so I had to figure out where I could put the best. This one I'm putting it for now. This will be the 2.46.0. Like I said, between this and the Pro Mods is where I'm having an issue back and forth. I will just have to keep playing with it to move it around. I mean, as the game progresses, the broken roads are getting better with the little fixes. Next will be Santa Rafe version 2.6. Then the Terrebonne to Baker City. This is a new one as of the 1.6 version of the game. It has to do with the highway to cut across. Texas to Caribbean Ferry. I have this. This connection does exist. Whether you want to use it or not, you don't have to put it in. It's not part of the SCS load order. Adds the ferry from Galveston, Texas to Key West, Florida, to use for the Terra Maps Caribbean map output on that end. So, and then you'll put your trucks in. These are all my trucks here. You put them, and then you've got your trailers, and then your engines if you have any, your packs for accessories, your billboard stuff for your buildings, and then these are your, what do you want to call them? That's your little mirrors and that, and then you're going to need these still. We're still going to run the AST SAT big. That's called the Big Map Standard. That's the original we've been running for a while. I have seen them not use this and not use this and go something else. Original load screen. I have not tried it. Okay, but if you're going to run the ATS satellite, you have to run the crash fix for the huge combo map still. And then this is new. You have to run this new full screen map, which would be full screen map for ATS version 2022.11.08. And it'll be version 1.46. I had a hard time finding it, but I did find some places you can get it. There are some sites that when you try to download it, it takes you to where it won't download it. Certain computers might not, depending on what software you're running for virus protection. But this is what we have. This is what we're running as of now with the 1.46, and that's it. If anybody can tell me what the best pattern is for this, I'll keep moving these around to see where we're at. But that's the only problem I have is if I move this or this, depending on the area, it either breaks the roads for this, or you don't have any city names for Canamania. So at this point, I have my Canamania working, and this is sort of broken, but that's fine. And that is going to be it. We'll load back into it here. It takes a little bit to load the first time you load it. And then it's going to load pretty quick for me because we already loaded it. But there you go. And like I said, right here's the issue. If these roads are broken, they shouldn't be. This stuff should all be connected. If somebody could tell me where we're supposed to be putting that, a comparison to Canamania, that'd be appreciated. I had the connection grunts up here. I don't run that Alaskan, what is it? North to the Future. That's a paid mod that it changes this map a little bit, I think, and then it runs a road up. You'll put on another mod that takes away the ferry, and you'll drive up across here to it. It's a paid mod for this up here. It's $20. I just refuse to buy it because it's new, and I don't feel like you should give anybody the money until they really improve it, because it's only been out for a very short time. But yeah, this is all good. I mean, they did some nice work on this stuff. I love it, how they've expanded it. But I don't see any broken roads like I was the other night, because there was, right here was horrible. As you can see, I was driving and I had to stop here, and I had to teleport myself because this was all broke. I couldn't even drive through here. Now, if there's supposed to be a continuation, well, no, that's a dead road. So I had to completely jump all this. I couldn't even come in here. This was all broken up. So I started from here and I went up to that point, and then I was redoing the map. That's why I only drove to that point. But okay. And yeah, like I said, this is all good down here. This is all together. Real nice. Got these down here. So that's it. Everybody try that out. I hope it works for everybody. And until next time.